Hey guys, what's going on? DuffKing56 here, back and ready to bring you guys our Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIII-2. It is time to continue, and without further ado, let's hop right into it. But first, I actually want to show you guys a couple of things that I did in the meantime between the last couple episodes. For one, I made a huge leveling change. I spent the 48,000 Crystarium points that we had before, and as you can see, we got some more levels to ourselves here. We've grown our HP, our strength, and our magic. I think I'll actually be able to show that to you guys here by going to the equipment screen. As you can see, our magic and our strength are both increased dramatically, I would definitely say. And I've also got a little bit more accessory space to accessorize these guys more, so they have more and more and more to offer to the combat table. And if you will, as you can see, we've also changed our chocobos. As you can see, we are Team Chocobo right now. We are Team Rainbow Chocobo. We have the silver chocobo, the green chocobo, and the red chocobo, acting as our commando, medic, and sentinel. Not in that order, of course, but we have some things to do today. We have to finish the Yasha's Massif, and it should be actually fairly easy to accomplish. That is because we know exactly where the time distortion is, and that time distortion will lead us into at least the last couple of quests here. The time distortion will allow us to complete at least a couple of puzzles, so that's going to be pretty much the only hitch in our plan, so to speak, because we just have a couple of things to do with the puzzles. I'm not sure if it's Hands of Time or not, but if it is, I will definitely have to get myself ready, get my puzzle solver out, and we'll be able to do this hopefully hastily, more so than we have done before. But it remains to be seen. We're just going to make our way down and travel to the south, I'd say the south to southeast corner of the map. Actually, no, it's the south to southwest corner of the map, and it's farther, very far west from what I remember. But those are exactly where our distortions are going to be, so it should be a pretty easy gosh darn time killing everything on the way there and doing the puzzles once we get there. And as you can see, all of our attacks are going to be much more powerful. We'll be able to take out these guys hopefully a little bit more faster than we might have been used to before. Although we haven't leveled up our red chocobo anymore, the fact that we have a medic with 2000 HP that knows both Raise, Cura, and Curasa makes things at least a little bit easier as far as having a strong medic goes, which is something that I was talking about last session, because last session we basically completed most of the Yasha's Massif. So like I said before, we're just going to continue on and pretty much finish this whole gosh darn thing off, which should be nice because it's one step closer to getting some fragment skills. And it looks like we're coming up to the distortion up here in the corner of the map. As you can see, we're going to go interact with that and see what happens here.
This rift is part of the paradox that was sealed by the Seeress Kubo.
No, the ancient seal has been broken? No, we have to stop this before someone gets hurt.
I hear you. Let's go!
And interesting, we're going to find ourselves in this distortion. I have no idea what it is, but the ancient seal has been broken, as you heard, and we'll see what that entails once we finish off some of these puzzles here. And oh look, it is the Hands of Time temporal rift. This should be kind of interesting. I think this should be easily solved, but I could be completely wrong as well. I've known to have been wrong before, and we'll see. This is pretty much an easy solver here. Although it's timed, I sort of imagined it in my head as we continued on here. Hopefully there's only 3 levels and they're around this difficulty. I could be wrong, of course, and as you can see, they're changing every time, and this might make things a little bit more sort of difficult. I am not sure, but we will see here. It's all a matter of getting these 3s off the board. I believe it's going to be the trick, so to speak, here. And let's see. Yep, I don't think I quite solved this one right because I foresee myself failing that. So let's actually... Oh, it changed again. Okay, so this is going to definitely be a thorn in our proverbial side here. I think I might have come to the solution. No, I did not. That is, that's not good. 1, 2, 3. Nope, we have to do this one again. I'll try to... Well, we'll see if I'll have to cut any of this out in the future, but I'm gonna try this one as well. I'm just gonna see if I can knock it off as we see fit here. We might actually have solved this one, as you can see. We'll bring our 2s all the way up to the 12 hand here and finish this one off. So that is done. We are complete with stage 2 here. We're actually rifling through these puzzles. I'm gonna have to think of more objectives for this recording session because we still have to get the second password and finish off the other Bresha ruins areas, so that'll be interesting to do once we get there. And let's see here, did I do this one correct? I'm not sure here. Definitely this 2 is gonna be the last thing on our list. No, just looks like we did not quite have it that time around. That's okay. We're going to get a different puzzle here, which is not a big deal at all. And let's see if we can get these 4s off the board. Those are some of the trickier ones. I think that might be a little bit tougher, or it might make this a little bit harder than it seems here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this might be tough. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not going to be easy. 1, 2, 3. I'm trying to count and do this at the same time. Apparently it's not working very well. As you can see, we failed twice in a row. So I'm going to do this one, which seems like it may be a little bit more difficult. But it should allow us... Ooh, this might be easy just because we can get rid of this, the 2 and the 1 here. And now we're left to just 4s and 3s. So this will be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2... Let's see. Let's try this. I'm thinking of this as we're going along here. We're having a little active strategy here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope, we did not get that one. And I would say we're going to just continue along here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, I think I actually got this one in my head, which would be kind of insane if I did get this right. Let's see. We'll bring the 1s over here. I think I got this one. Bring this here. Bring this here. Let's see. 1, 2. Gosh darn it. No, we just did not quite have it this time. That's fine. Oh, we definitely got close though. So this is definitely going to be the last try, and then I'll cut to you guys when I get the solver out here. So let me think carefully about this one before I do anything brash, if you will. And we'll see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna start going down here. I don't like the fact that these 3s are separated in 2s. That does not make me feel any better about the situation here, if you will. So let's try this one. 1, 2, 3. Should bring us up to the 4. This should bring us over to the 3. Should bring us over to the 1. We just missed the fact that we had to get that 1 before we did this. So I will actually cut back to you guys after I solve these. I will be right back. And I'll see you in a second. And we're back. I actually figured this one out by myself. I'll probably actually just fast forward this because it only took a couple of puzzles. But there we go. Stage 3 is complete. Now we are on to stage 4 and things get a little bit more difficult. So we're going to try once again and do this by ourselves. Maybe we'll luck out here, so to speak, and we'll just see how the clock is nice or not so nice to us in that fashion. So we're going to just tick-tock. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3. I don't like the feeling that this one has given me, guys. So I guess we'll find out here. Excuse me. Let's see. I might have actually gotten this one inadvertently. Oh my gosh, I think I actually did this one in my first try. How about that? We'll bring this over to the 1, and stage 4 is complete. Hopefully it's done with the whole distortion, but we'll find out. Yes, we did. We resolved the anomaly. Let's see what this breaking of the seal, fixing of the seal, does for us here.
We stepped into the rift and solved the paradox. It was the same paradox, the same ancient threat that Yeul had banished into the void beyond so long ago. The Seeress distorted the timeline to save an entire city. But I have to wonder, what went through her mind as she performed such an act? Did she know how her intervention would change things? Did she look into the future? Was she able to see the consequences of what she did?
And we got ourselves the Book of Avalon, worth 500 Christian points, Christerian points, CP, however you want to define it for yourself. But that is the second last fragment in this level. We have one more fragment to grab, and that is actually if we begin to travel, not this way, because that is going to be the long way, but we're going to go back to Chocolina, and there's going to be a red ruby of grief there for us to interact with. And we're going to do, hopefully, just that once we get around to getting ourselves around the corner here. We are finding so many enemies, and what the hell was that thing? That looked like a distortion enemy of some sort. It's kind of a shame that we messed that one up, because I believe he was more of a rare enemy that I believe you can only find in this place. And although I couldn't look back and see, it's definitely not the... Okay, I guess we're going to be fighting mandrakes, but it's definitely not the last fragment boss that we have to fight here, but that will manifest itself hopefully in a little bit here. We are just going to finish off this fight as quickly as we got into it on accident. As you can see, Sarah's magic is so nice. Her Ravager level is actually up to around level 90 from what I remember. Or that might be Noel's. Noel's is commando level is 90 and his Ravager level is at 82. And Sarah's kind of up there, but her Saboteur level is at 77 or not. Oh no, her Saboteur level is actually maxed out if we go into the Crystarium and show you, but I'm not going to worry about that just quite yet. We want to get done with these quests as fast as we can. So we're going to go talk to this Ruby Reef, and he's going to give us a quest where we actually have to stamp out, if you will, to destroy one of the fragment boss, well, the fragment boss in this area, as you can see. He wants to talk to us, so we're going to talk to him once we get up to him, and let's just do it.